That's a really dumb fucking second yellow card for Fofana.
Yeah. So
It's really dumb.
hello and welcome to another episode of the Full-Time 15 podcast. The Premier League podcast that is anything but 15 minutes long. Today's episode is a brilliant one with the North London derby just finishing a few moments ago. But as always, we'll get into all of that. Bring in my co-host, Robin. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, it feels that I can speak a little more, louder than you because you're in a crammed sort of space at the moment. You're in the airport now. Last time we did a podcast, you were in a hotel lobby and just get home, mate. Or don't you? Because it's we need you back here.
Traveller, mate.
Yeah.
Sounds exotic, really isn't.
No, no. It's Oxford, like fucking Bristol.
Oh,
No,
Christ.
no. But anyway, I'm doing well. I mean, because of the result, thanks to that Arsenal result we just watched. So, my third shirt of the day because of being sweaty.
Sweating.
So, yeah, I need to take a proper shower after this.
Oh.
I'm not even joking. So that's how it is.
Should we start with the Arsenal game?
So
we have to.
Yeah.
It's fresh, isn't it? What's your initial thoughts, mate?
Initial thoughts. Beforehand, going into the game, I was quite nervous.
Yeah.
Because all the things that came before this, with Tudor coming in. Potential manager bounce, as you call it. I know that the Tottenham supporters had that tifo lined up, and they could, given the results for Nottingham and West Ham this weekend, they could go into this game just destroying it for Arsenal. Try and make the worst of it. Well, the best of it for them, but trying to make the worst for Arsenal. So I had the feeling that they would come into this one, try and get like a nasty 1-0 win, or I don't know. I had a feeling that it could turn quite nasty, actually, in terms of tackles, fights, bookings. But yeah, for the result. When they scored the first goal, I just felt that we were in control. We were in control before that as well. Then 1-0, and then they had like the 1-1 just 2 minutes after that. And the thought strikes you. It's like, oh no, God no!
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Nope.
Yeah.
Not again. But Arsenal manned up, it felt like, and they were quite the better team throughout the game. But there were two. I remember that Tottenham had a chance, or a big chance, for it to be a really good opportunity. Well, they had the opportunity to make it a really good chance. Scoring opportunity at the start of the second half, but then it went the other way, and Gyökeres scored the 2-1 instead. So that could have I think that was quite important. And then we had that Richarlison chance that Raya just got his hands to. So. Small margins, but other than that, I really felt that Arsenal had it under control, and I'm really impressed with how they responded now to the midweek game against Brentford, and all the disappointment that came across the whole fan base, with that. And I can go back to that tweet again that I saw coming into this one. That this is actually one of the most perfect games that Arsenal can play now, because we need something that can,
Spark.
spark. Yeah, yeah, exactly. To get us firing up again.
Yeah.
So yeah, so good, good. I love it that Gyökeres had two sort of Gyökeres goals as well. you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so all good. And Eze again against Tottenham had a really, really good game. Gyökeres for me was the man of the match. Eze second, third, I don't know. But yeah, my initial thoughts you said, but I'm just ranting on.
That's good.
yeah,
It's
not
good.
ranting, but it's just a fucking monologue. Sorry.
But it's good. It's because I think, like you say, I think Gyökeres was fantastic. I think Declan Rice was brilliant in the middle of the park as well. Obviously at
Yeah,
fault
he
for the
was,
first
but
goal,
then yeah,
but he shrugged it off,
yeah,
and you could see the relief when Gyökeres scored that goal just after half time. Rice was the first one on the scene, and he was just like, "Thank you, I appreciate got me out there."
yeah.
So no, it just felt like if to me it looked like there was two teams playing for completely different things. Like Arsenal were obviously playing at the top of the table in a title race. Spurs weren't playing for anything. It felt like it was strange. It was as soon as you got over that first 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes of the crowd being hyped.
Yeah.
It was even in that 20 minutes though. Before that, there was obviously the break with the technology issue. Before that, Arsenal were just fully on top. Then there was a little break where
Yeah, yeah.
fits and starts and interrupted things. But then, like you say, I felt like we were in control. I was very similar to you, very nervous throughout the game, coming into the game, throughout the game. But if you're a neutral, you'd be saying that was so comfortable for Arsenal. That looked so easy for them.
Yeah, that's so difficult as well for me to explain for people in the house.
Yeah, I can imagine.
No names mentioned, but but so it's a big game, is it? Well, I can explain to you if you want to, but you don't care enough, and I get frustrated just having to, just I don't want to explain it because it gets me fucking wound up.
Mm.
And I have to think about the blood pressure, because if I explain this to you, how much this means, and the history, we can go back to, and how just basically how much this specific game meant.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you would just go ahead and say, well, okay, well, oh, really, was it just that? Well, something similar,
Mm.
and that
Mm.
I could just foresee that coming. So we are just better off for me not telling you anything. It's a big deal. Okay, that's it.
100%, mate. And
Yeah,
I think the other side of this game is a very real possibility for Tottenham now. This was a game where they had to get up for it. They had to use every ounce of extra energy for the
yeah.
crowd. It's the North London derby. It's a new manager. And they still got beat
Mm.
4-1. That would be
Wouldn't this?
worrying for me as a Tottenham fan.
Yeah,
That
but we've been talking about the new manager bounce for several other managers, especially when Sean Dyche, for
mm,
instance. I know that we mentioned that one, that he had sort of a couple of free hits.
yes,
Wouldn't you consider this to be a free hit for Tudor?
no, because he had 2 weeks to plan for it.
Mm,
He had maybe not 2 weeks, but he had 10 days to plan for this game.
mm,
And I did not see any improvement whatsoever in the
mm.
way. It's a different way they're playing, but it's not effective. It wasn't effective. We were very, very comfortable.
Cool.
I'm probably going to watch the game back during the week just to see it in a calm manner, because obviously watching it was intense and fucking nervy and everything felt really on edge.
Mm,
But I think that's probably one of the easiest North London derbies we've had in a long time, to be honest.
mm.
obviously away from home. So,
Yeah.
no, for me, it's I'd be worried if I was a Tottenham fan. Their fixtures, as we mentioned,
Fulham away, I think, coming up.
yeah, and then I can't remember who they have after that, Liverpool or Chelsea or somebody,
Mm.
possibly United, I don't know, but either way, they've got a tough set of fixtures pretty much through till the end of the season on paper. So
It's always is, though, isn't it? You know, in
I'd
the
be
Premier
very
League.
worried. Yeah, but I'd be worried.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Especially with West Ham. West Ham were very good last night. In that first half, especially. Forest as well. Obviously got beat late at home to Liverpool, but they weren't expected to win that one, in my opinion.
Bloody hell, they were lucky. Liverpool, though.
Yeah, I'd be worried, mate, massively.
Yeah. But maybe they see this one as, even though he's had like 2 weeks, you said, to prepare, they might actually see this as a free hit.
No, not for me.
Not for you, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to look at it from that perspective.
Yeah.
And they also didn't go into this one expecting to win. They wanted to win. I mean, the fans was hoping for something more, obviously, of course, But then, okay, so we lost the North London derby. Okay, we didn't really expect anything else. Let's see what Tulu can do now. I think that's the approach that they have got to have going into the next games. But anyway, 4-1. Really happy for Eze. I didn't really quite understand why we subbed on Ødegaard when everything was working. Because why fix something that's not broken? And I didn't really see the upside of bringing him on. Maybe to rest Eze, but that's a dangerous game to play, I feel. Also, Gyökeres getting the whole 90 plus minutes.
Big.
That was superb management for me.
100%. Yeah,
like
exactly. You see games change when we bring him off and bring on Jesus, and there's an issue there sometimes, and we kind of lose our way a little bit. So it was good that he got the full 90, and I think he deserved it because he was man of the match. But I think the Eze substitution was purely for the fact that Ødegaard out of position is such a monster in the pressing, keeping the ball. He could see out the game, no problem. So I think that was more of that. Just be a shore up. He's an attacking midfielder, but he brings a lot to the defensive side of the game, and I think that's the reason.
Yeah, I know, but it's sometimes, depending on the game, it's not needed all the time.
True.
So again, everything was flowing well. Everything was okay. Everything was, we had it under control, and to make that kind of substitution is, a little bit dangerous to me.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I can see him doing it. But for me, obviously, I'm not the manager, but I wouldn't do it. But yeah, anyway, turned out well, didn't it?
Absolutely, mate.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we just shall we pick up the pace a little bit because you have a flight to catch. We actually need to pick up. Yeah.
We'll have to race through now. Yeah.
Yeah. Aston Villa Leeds 1-1. Villa was quite lucky in this one. Leeds really impressive, and Leeds also better than people expected, as we mentioned. So, in terms of that, spot on. Result scoreline wise, not so much. Almost though. I went 1-0 Leeds.
Exactly, almost, and I went 2-1 Villa, so almost on both ends.
Yeah.
As lucky as Villa were to equalise there, but yeah, great result for Leeds, and they were very unlucky not to get all 3 points. To be honest,
they deserved more. It was more. It was more about. Was looking more like a 2-0 Leeds than a 1-1 for Aston Villa there. Really weird fucking goal as well. But yeah, anyway, that's what happens. 1-1. Moving on to Brentford Brighton. 2-0 Brighton, mate. Football isn't always logical, mate, is it?
It isn't, mate. It bloody isn't. And I don't remember what I said about this game, but it feels like I said, or it feels like I felt like it's the type of game where Brighton would just show up and win. And then do you know why? Because I looked at the scores of what we've done. I was like, I've predicted a Brentford fucking 3-1 win or something stupid. And I was like, in my mind, I remember thinking, it's a typical game where you think Brentford, and then Brighton just show up.
It's strange that, and like Brighton for me is what Everton is to you, if that makes any sense. Because you've been on that, that Everton is like. Well, from fucking nowhere, they can just pick up points, or where you never counted them to even show up for the game, like physically, like it's gonna be a walkover. Or do you know what I mean? So and Brighton this is nope, it's not logical for me.
No, it's not. But it's a much needed 3 points for them.
Oh yeah, maybe they can actually turn around now. Moving on, they're staying in London though. Chelsea Burnley 1-1. That's a really dumb fucking second yellow card for Fofana.
Yeah,
it's really dumb.
But again, it's also question marks about the manager. This should be a game where they win comfortably outside, even with that red card. It's just, and I thought they were going to be, scored after about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to blow Burnley out of the water, and it didn't happen. And then started looking like Burnley were getting back into the game, and then someone forgot to pick up a man on a corner or whatever it was, and didn't understand the assignment, mate.
A free header, actually. That was.
Yeah, their best header of the ball, according to the manager.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Someone didn't read the assignment, was what he said.
Yeah, some player forgot to do that work. I don't know.
Someone hadn't done their own work, mate. The dog ate it.
Yeah. But that's also always a dangerous thing, when you play a team who don't really have anything to play for. You can't relax because they don't give a shit. They might well just fucking go for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't relax because also it's the Premier League. So, but hey, again, do Burnley still stand a chance?
No.
No. Okay.
No. Still down, mate.
Perfect.
Stay down.
Do you hear that?
What?
Do you hear that noise?
What is it?
No. Okay. Oh, good. Because I thought there were some loud Chelsea fans, but okay, they are shutting up. Okay, lovely.
There was actually a kid just started screaming, man. I thought you could hear it. So I was like, no, can't hear it.
Oh, okay. No.
I didn't realise you were laying on
Where
Chelsea
are the
fan.
loud Chelsea fans? That's my question. Anyway, moving on. Staying in London though, still. West Ham Bournemouth 0-0. If I can recall correctly, you went for a draw at least.
1-1. I think it went 1-1 or 2-2. Yeah, 2-2. I went 2-2.
2-2. Yeah. 2-2. Okay,
goals, yeah. So I was way off the pace for that one. But a draw. I think West Ham. I didn't actually see much of this one, but I felt like West Ham were the better team in the first half, and I don't know. I didn't see much in the second half, so I can't really comment. But
I just had the iPad on. I tried to make dinner as well, at the same time, so I didn't really catch much.
Yeah.
But looking at the table and how many points they have, the margins, this could actually turn out to be an earned point for both teams instead of 2 points lost, actually. And yeah, West Ham fighting to stay up, and Bournemouth still have chances of reaching Europe. If you can believe that, but yeah,
that's madness.
It is 0-0 anyway, and that was the game prior. just before the Manchester City Newcastle. And mate, I tried, but I fell asleep
I
a
watched
couple of
it.
times, like 5 times. Waking up, fell asleep. Woke up, slumbered. You know,
That's commitment.
I tried.
But
I
do you
really
know,
tried.
I watched it in an outdoor part of this pub. The TV was on the inside of the pub, facing outwards, so the people outside could see. But it was one of these fucking pubs that has like the glass, like big panelled windows. And in the summer, they just slide them out, obviously, so it just becomes a nice open air, like when the sun's warm weather. Obviously, in the fucking winter, there was big like poles fucking down the glass bits, obviously. So I was watching the TV with this fucking black pole in the middle of it, and I was like, every time
Really,
a team attacked, I was like,
it's like the old White Hart Lane with the camera angle with a fucking pole in the middle. Do you remember?
oh, it was a nightmare, mate. It was a nightmare. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's hoping City to drop points, but they didn't. Such as life, and heaped a huge amount of pressure on Arsenal, actually, that result. So
Yeah.
very impressive the way that Arsenal dealt with that, and also that's a very good response in terms of the way City now approach the next game. Is like, fuck, the way they celebrate was like, we know Arsenal are dropping points. It felt like Arsenal are going to drop points tomorrow. That was massive for us to win that game.
Oh yeah.
But then Arsenal pick up the
Also with a
points.
couple of goals as well for Arsenal. So in terms of goal difference as well, might
Huge.
might be as important as ever.
100%.
Burn even equalised, mate, but he was pushed into an offside position, and obviously that's offside. But
Yeah, it's a little bit sketchy with whether he was pushed before the ball came in or pushed.
yeah, but
As the
apparently
ball
it's just apparently it's just Arsenal with dark arts, an expression I hate.
So they say.
I hate that expression, first of all. Secondly, it's so much more going on in a football match that you see on screen,
Yeah.
So much more going on, and what you see and what you hear about.
Absolutely.
And I mean, yeah, and people on X, I think they actually subconsciously sort of entitled themselves as experts. Having an account on X doesn't mean you're an expert.
Yeah.
You know this, yeah?
Spot on with that, mate.
Do you know this? So, well, you can, yeah. Anyway, fucking annoys me, mate. But yeah, as you said, that really put pressure on Arsenal, and but not by any means in a convincing way for me.
No.
No,
not at all.
Did you by the way? Did you see Bernardo Silva's fucking assault on Dan Burn? Having a assault.
Assault is a bit strong, but yeah, listen.
Well, what was it then? It wasn't a tackle. So what's the next sort of step?
I think if Dan Burn makes a little bit more of that, he'll get a yellow card.
But did you see the fucking? Did you see in his eyes, Bernardo Silva? He wasn't looking at the ball. He was just looking for like, you tall, fucking that tall bulk, man. Fucking hate him. Just jump into him, yeah, and he did. And how can you be that dumb when you are on a yellow? And how can you not get a second one?
Because you play for.
How strange is that? How strange is that?
You've got that little bit of a protection, mate. So he knows it. It's all good.
Cunty behaviour. Cunty behaviour.
Wow. Strong words, mate. Moving on to the Sunday before you lose your head completely.
Nottingham Liverpool, mate. And watching Liverpool. Especially.
Yeah.
Nottingham Liverpool, yeah. Finished. By the way, Manchester City Newcastle. What did we have for that game? Yeah, but 3-0, right? Now when I said it out loud, 3-0. Nottingham, Liverpool. I mean, watching the first 45 minutes, I watched this game. It was hard to understand for me that Nottingham are where they are in the table. Watching that first half because they were quite dominant.
Very dominant.
Um,
In
yeah,
terms of the stats.
60-40 in
Yeah.
possession, 11-2 goal attempts. Yeah, so I
Wild.
mean, yeah, they're
But
quite lucky Liverpool in this game.
absolutely, but at the same time, it's the Premier League where the fine margins. If you don't take your chances, mate, you get punished. If you don't score when you're on top, you'll get punished,
Hmm.
and that's clearly what happened here. So, Forest could have been 1-2-0 up in that first half, and it's a completely different game in the second half.
Yeah,
But yeah, new manager, positive signs for them at least.
yeah, of course.
All good.
I'm really lucky for that goal, the one goal that actually stood. The first
Yeah,
one shouldn't stand, right? That was VAR intervened and disallowed the goal, rightly so, because handball. If the hand wouldn't have been there or the arm, um,
yeah,
the ball would have gone in a completely different direction, and so that that's why
yeah.
for me. And also, it's weird how you score in the 97th minute, where there's just um, 5 minutes added on. Isn't that strange?
Wild, mate.
Yeah. Crystal Palace, Wolverhampton, 1-0.
1-0, mate. 1-0.
Yeah,
Had 1-1 for this one, so close enough.
it's close. Yeah, missed a penalty, Wolves.
Oh, they didn't, did they?
Oh yeah. So there you go.
Who took the pen?
5-0. 5-0 Wolverhampton. Shots on target in the first half.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who missed the penalty?
Abu Dukare, what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know his name really, but yeah. So yeah, big chance for them. And then they got obviously that sending off in the second half, 2 yellows. So you're off.
Was it too quick?
One
It
of
was too
Crystal
quick, wasn't it?
Palace.
The yellows, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, within like 4 minutes. So yeah.
So stupid. It's like
Sunderland.
it's
Yeah.
like they get a yellow and then they think they've got a free hit the next time they make a tackle because they've just been booked.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, no, you don't, mate.
Mm.
Go on. Sunderland, Fulham.
Sunderland, Fulham. Yeah. And speaking of the first 45 for Crystal Palace, Wolverhampton. I mean, first 45 for this one. 1-0 shots on target for Sunderland. 52-48 in possession, and
Mm-hmm.
that was kind of where we expected it to be after 45 minutes. And it was looking real good for my 1-0 prediction. Like, well, this is looking quite fucking well, actually. Um, uh, did you catch any glimpse? Yeah, they are shouting in the background, mate. I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I can hear it to Sweden.
We'll,
So yeah,
we'll wrap it up in a second. But no, I didn't see anything. I was in the air, mate, so I didn't see any of the games today other than the Arsenal one. You see a little fella there running.
Anyway, the pitch at Stadium of Light looked horrible. It was like Grimsby level almost.
What was it?
No,
It's
not
been
really.
Non-stop rain. It's been non-stop rain, mate.
Not really, but yeah. That was my question. If it was due to heavy rain or the classic Sunderland Greyhounds,
Could be the Greyhounds, mate. Could well be the Greyhounds.
Yeah, we've all heard about the Sunderland Greyhounds. They are nasty, when they really get to it. So,
And they get stuck in, mate.
but hey, looking at where they are in the table now, where they sit in the table, Sunderland, are they losing it? They absolutely struggling without Granit Xhaka.
He came back.
I mean,
Subbed on, wasn't he, today for his first?
yeah, but he's been away, and it's taking its toll, mate.
Absolutely, he's pivotal for them. He's vital.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
it shows. So he's back now. Hopefully, I think they'll be fine. And they can kick on and
Yeah, they'll be fine.
top half finish. And possibly Europe. Who knows? But they need to pick up the pace a little bit now if they want to get European football this year.
Yeah. In terms of Fulham playing Tottenham next, I think it's next. I think it's Fulham Tottenham at Craven Cottage. It was a really nice result for them going into that one. What the hell, mate? That is loud. That is loud.
I know, mate. We'll have to wrap up now anyway before I miss this bloody flight.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to fancy Fulham for that one. But we'll see, mate. Obviously,
nothing to be taken for granted, mate. Yeah.
No,
go on.
Obviously, Man United, Everton tomorrow. Is it Everton, Man United, Everton? I think so.
Hill Dickinson Stadium.
Yeah.
Everton at home.
So Everton, Man United tomorrow. Obviously, we haven't got a review of that one because it hasn't started yet. Preview of that one is in the preview from Saturday morning. So go check that out if you want to know what the preview is for that one. But that does it for another episode on the fly of the Full-Time 15 podcast.
Yeah.
At the airport.
Just
with a little bit of background noise, mate. But before we go, mate, you've got something to say?
That we don't we have like a midweek? No, that's just for the championship, is it?
Not this week. Yeah, no Premier League this week. Yeah, midweek.
Yeah, it's the next one.
Champions League and Europa League second.
Yeah, there you go. Loads of football at least, so.
Absolutely, mate.
Lovely.
Absolutely. Anyway, that does it for another episode, mate. I appreciate you hopping on, getting it sorted, mate. And,
you as well.
Always, mate. Wouldn't miss one, mate. Wouldn't miss one.
No.
But yeah, we'll be back next Saturday now for the game week. What's that? 28. God, they're coming thick and fast now. Home stretch, mate. 11 games to go.
Yeah.
Love those thoughts, mate. Anyway,
what am I supposed to say? I'm mentally drained. Seriously.
It's beautiful, mate.
I'm
Stay
nervous.
for the song. Listen to this song. All the best, mate. Speak to you soon.
Cheerio. Yeah, safe flight, mate. Safe flight. Bye-bye.
Lyle's got the stats stacked high. Robin's got a hot take flying by.
They're chatting goals and red card cries, talking Premier League all night.
15 minutes, they keep it tight, but the banter's hotter than a Friday night. Full-time 15, grab a brewski cold, talking football stories, legends and gold. From the pitch to the mic, they're keeping it clean.
Praying to the podcast,
God, they don't get seen. Robin says,
Lyle, you're dreaming.
mate, that striker's toast.
Now worth the wait.
Lyle fires back. You're out of your mind.
His boots are magic.
Give it some time.
Two voices clash, but it's all in fun.
Football debates till the match is won. Full-time 15, grab a brewski cold. Talking football stories, legends and gold.
From the pitch to the mic, they're keeping it clean. Praying to the podcast, guys.
They don't get seen.